Amanda, what's up? I cannot believe I am back in Toronto. 3 months have gone by since I filmed my last video sitting here. If you saw my pack with me for Europe, you would know that I was backpacking Europe for the last 3 months, but I'm home now. I do have, I think, 3 come thrift with me's that I filmed while I was in London, and I actually found some amazing spots that I'm excited to share with you guys and picked up some amazing things. I'm gonna also have an entire everything I thrifted in Europe haul slash everything I bought, because I did find myself actually buying things from stores that were not thrift stores, which is crazy. I'm very excited to be back and in routine filming, editing. There will not be another 2-month break, I assure you of that. Now that I'm back in Toronto and I'm done school, YouTube is a major priority for me, so there are gonna be a lot of videos coming your way. If you have any video requests, leave them down below. I'm also thinking of doing a Q&A. I'm probably gonna post on my Instagram, getting you guys to ask me questions. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's 90monka. I feel like I just have so many random things to say because I haven't talked to you guys in so long. But another thing I wanted to mention is obviously I uploaded my closet clean out a few months ago, and since being back in Toronto, I've posted all of the things that I showed you guys I was getting rid of on my Depop, which is 90monka. All my socials are 90monka, so I'll leave it linked below. I have been into Value Village twice since being home, but I haven't bought anything. I just wanted to go in and see the vibes, and they have rearranged the entire store. So I think it's gonna be a long thrift trip of me just like wandering around and being, I don't know, in awe. Because obviously I was thrifting so often that I knew where I was going. I had kind of a routine in the thrift store, so now it's all gonna be switched up. Also, when I popped in, it was so busy beyond like anything I've ever seen. It was during Halloween time, so I'm hoping that's the reason. But it's Tuesday morning, it's around 11:30. Everybody's in school, although I think it is Seniors Tuesday, so it probably will be a little bit busy. We'll see. Anyway, I think that's all I needed to update you guys on. I just wanted to take a minute before going thrifting to kind of just like chat with you. I usually wear just like a super comfortable outfit when I'm going thrifting because there's no change rooms in Value Village, so you already know I have to try things on over top of my tank top. I'm wearing this sweater, which I thrifted in Come Thrift With Me. Whenever I say I've thrifted something, like it is on my channel in a video somewhere. So this was from last fall. I love it. The back says England 7 and it's all sparkly. And then the tank top I'm wearing under is from Organic Basics. And then I'm wearing these South Pole, basically capris. I would say jorts, but they're so long. I got this from a store in London called Vintage Threads, which was my favorite curated vintage shop. Literally, I have worn these I don't know, most of the days that I've been away. I feel like whenever my Uggs come out, this is always the bag I choose because the color match is just so good. I got this bag off of ThredUp. I featured it in a ThredUp haul a while ago, but the brand is B. Makowski. I love this bag. The detailing on it is so good. And then my chestnut mini Uggs, which I don't take off during the fall time, like at all. Let us now go to Value Village, okay? I'm remembering to bring my tote bag so I can bring home all my finds, because normally I'm carrying home the paper bag like this. Value Village definitely was not as busy as it was when I went during Halloween, but it was Seniors Tuesday and there were no carts available. I usually start off in the jewelry section just in case there's some amazing things in there. I want to be sure to get them, which there was. I found this cross pendant, which I'm not kidding. I don't know how this always happens, but the other day I was at a jewelry store and saw this exact pendant and I was tempted to buy it for $200. And then I go to Value Village and it's just in there for $7.99, sterling silver. I thought this bag was really cute. I love the shape of it. Clearly I am on a cross kick at the moment, like truly I am, and I picked up whatever this was. I'm almost thinking of adding it on my phone as a little phone charm. And then I did something I never do, and I'm honestly never gonna do again. I started in the men's section. I checked at the jeans and didn't find anything. These DC jeans did catch my eye, but they turned out to be skinny. And honestly, there were no jeans in the women's section either. I feel like it's often hit or miss with jeans. Sometimes I'll find so many pairs and it's annoying because I'm like, okay, I can't buy all of these, and I also can't even try these on in the store. Like, why am I finding so many jeans? And then other days there's just none. And then I checked out all of the t-shirts, and the only one I found was this perfect black American Apparel baby tee. I added it to the cart, but then later on I realized that the back of it actually says Sephora. So it's the Sephora uniform. And then I found this adorable tank top. I've bought things from the brand Tattoo before. Last winter, I got an amazing plaid vest, which I literally still wear. I can acknowledge that it's a very cute tank top, but it's just not very aligned with my style currently. In the winter accessories section, the only thing I found were these Ralph Lauren hot pink fingerless gloves. And then at first glance, I thought this beanie was cute until I turned it over and saw that it said Canadian Club. Like, no. I always check out the shoes on top of every single rack, even if they're not my size, which these were not, but they were definitely kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about them. And then I found these perfect black trousers, low rise, obviously, wide leg. I've yet to find a pair of black trousers like this that fit me perfectly. I feel like all the ones that I've bought are just way too tight. I was kind of conflicted with what I was looking for on this trip because I'm actually going to Florida in 5 days. So part of me was looking for summer clothes, whereas the other part of me was like, okay, summer's finally done. We're in winter mode. This skirt was also by Tattoo, and I know the same person donated this skirt and that tank top, and that's why I always feel so motivated after finding one good piece in a thrift to keep looking, because the chances of that person donating more good things are really high. This is the epitome of a fall skirt, especially with a pair of riding boots or something. It didn't make it in the cart. Honestly, I'm not crazy with the blue with the mustard yellow. Honestly, like as soon as I saw the Fox logo, I got so excited. Unfortunately, I really dislike the color. Like, I bought a pair of shorts in this color when I was in London. You guys will see them in an upcoming video, and it just feels so wrong. It's the least flattering color. Belts are something that I am on the hunt for. Like, I'm not playing around. I'm really looking to build up my collection. Okay, keyword there is collection, but I'm on the lookout for a brown D-squared one. This has to be one of the most adorable garments I have ever laid my eyes on. 100% cashmere short sleeve knit sweater. Are you joking? With the little bow. I'm obsessed. It's so chic. I love it. Added it to the cart. Anything with a massive 3 on it is going to be filmed and shown to you guys because that is my favorite number. I mean, you can just tell through this clip how see-through this polo shirt is. So I was not tempted because honestly, nothing turns me off quicker than something being poor quality. In my last Come Thrift With Me, I mentioned that I always used to look for Lacoste polos, and I've never found one until today. Actually, that's not true. I found a red long sleeve one a couple years ago, but it's been a minute, okay? And I just talked about it, so I was shocked. These wedges are honestly everything to me. If they fit me, I would have cried in the store, honestly. I love the fact that the leather detailing goes onto the actual wedge. Obviously, they're Guess. They're so fucking good. I've been loving my ballet flats recently. I don't know how I feel about this style of bow. I feel like I would expect myself to love it because it's kind of giving the bow emoji, but it's not really it. Something about this shade of gray just screams middle school to me. I don't know if it's because there was a shirt at Garage that everybody had in middle school that was in this gray color or what, but I actually don't even know how it made it into the cart, and then I tried it on. It was just because of the back detailing. And then I found this Tommy Bahama linen overshirt. I don't know, I'm laughing because if I wasn't going to Florida, I never would have looked at this. $25 for this shirt is a little bit insane. The last couple times I've come into Value Village just to scope out the vibes, I've seen these heels and I'm so surprised that no one has bought them. Again, Florida, like these are the heels that I need. Honestly, I'm not gonna say this thrift trip is a flop because I did find some cool things, but not as much as I typically do. Okay, so we headed over to the men's section because I was not satisfied, and I looked in the sweaters. The only thing I found was this plaid hoodie, which is fine. It's not anything that I personally need. I also found this super dry jacket, and I don't even want to I make such bold claims when I do these voiceovers, but I don't like super dry. Like, honestly, I'm never gonna buy a garment that's super dry. It just annoys me so much for some reason. So I could appreciate that the details of this jacket were nice, but the fact that it was super dry, it was just never happening. And then I checked out the little girls section. I've been lucky before. I found that baby fat sweater in the kids section once. So these are all of the items that I had in my basket. And I kind of knew, you know, there's some things here that I don't need to try on. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. So I went through everything that I picked up, and it was in this moment that I actually saw Sephora written right across the back of this perfect black t-shirt. So I didn't even bother trying this on. I also really asked myself, Amanda, are you gonna wear these Fox mustard yellow shorts? Like, no, you're not. If they were hot pink and I was ATVing in Florida, then I would wear them, but I'm not doing that, and they're not pink. So I also took them out of my try on pile, and then I don't know how this made the cut, but it did. And I decided that I would try on the Tommy Bahama overshirt, but not the black pants, honestly just because I couldn't try them on and I really didn't want to risk buying them and having them not fit because there was nothing too crazy about them. I managed to find one of the 2 mirrors in the store to try on my items. The first thing I tried on was the pink cashmere sweater. It's too small. Like, I really regret to inform you that I did not purchase it. I know, like, that's so crazy. It's also 100% cashmere. Like, what do you mean you didn't get it? But it just does not fit me, and honestly, you guys know if it doesn't fit me, I'm not gonna wear it. So I was really conflicted about this white linen shirt because I totally could picture it, you know, during my Florida trip that I'm about to go on. But if I wasn't going on that, I definitely would not have even picked it up. We're in November right now. By the time summer rolls around and I'm gonna be wearing a shirt like this, which will I be wearing a shirt like this? Like, probably not. And for $25, definitely not. And then this pink tank top is just not me. If it didn't have the ruffles and it was just tight with the bow, I would have bought it, but obviously it had 3 tiers of ruffles. And then this is the gray. It's giving garage in every single way. There was no tag in it, so I cannot confirm. But comment down below if you had this shirt in grade 8 and it was from Garage, because I'm probably wearing the one that you donated. And then I held up the skirt because I obviously can't try it on, and I decided that I would get it. It's a size 27 and it's stretchy, so I feel like it'll fit perfectly, honestly. These wedges were too big, which honestly sucks because they're so cute. And the striped sole, I stay looking in the home section trying to find some art for my walls, but there's never anything. I was so tempted by this Victoria's Secret lanyard. It's insane, but I was like, Amanda, seriously, you don't need that. So the only things that I purchased were the cross pendant and then the skirt. Honestly, just the cross pendant alone has me feeling so aligned and happy that I went thrifting on this day at this time. And then I walked home with my tote bag with 1 item in it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.
Keep my pockets thick on you funky shaded bitches, having you hoes clocking my riches.